I think just to be open-minded and really approach a relationship with a family with open-mindedness, politeness, and just really hear them out and listen to them. I think with a lot of the families, they just want to be heard and they just want to be listened to, and they want our help too. A lot of them want our assistance. So having that openness and that connection with them, it builds. It takes time. It's not going to happen just right away. But I think going into it with a polite manner and respecting the families, really respecting them and bringing in the value of what they bring too, because we have so much cultural awareness here and so many different ethnicities that's something to be proud of too, and that's exciting for us to learn from. So.
We try to always bridge community events with our families, so anytime we hear about something that is happening in the community that the family might be interested in, we make sure they know about that.
Develop those relationships, the whole idea of knowing all, we have so many families here from all over the world. And the book, I think I didn't read the book How to Win People but the knowing names and talking to people, it's huge, You got to know their names and be ready to learn about them and learn about where they come from and what's all that kind of stuff. Invest in the families. That's going to come back to you so many more times, because if you have to be, because when you build that trusting relationship, you're going to work towards helping that child so much more, so you have that support there to do that. That I could never say enough.
I think, just building those relationships with the families, I think really helps, and with building the relationships with the kids too. If you have those relationships, that respect factor is definitely there more than if you don't have those relationships. And then our online technology, the parents actually can access now. That's a newer thing that we began this year, that they can see the parent side of their child's portfolio, so the teachers select what they choose for that parent to see, and then they can see it. But it's neat that they can get it online as well, because that's technology. That's what everybody's using. And parents definitely have liked that aspect, because they don't always get to look in their portfolios when they come to school. They don't have time when they drop them off or pick them up. So getting that right on their phone has definitely been helpful. Along with we do weekly reflections in our room. So I email those out to parents, and they say, oh, thank goodness, I can get it right on my phone. It's so much easier than picking it up in their mailboxes, and because they forget to check them half the time. So it's hard, but technology, I think, has definitely come really far, that we can stay connected with those families.
Always have communication with the family and work together as a team. Family is an integral part of having that child develop at their highest level, and having that open communication with the parents helps that child, and it helps us do what we need to do in the classroom to make sure that that child is successful. We ask parents to, if they want, they could come and visit the classroom at any time. They could be a guest reader. They could just come if they have a specialty. We have one of the parents is a chef, and we're going to be talking about proper eating with health foods. We're going to ask if they could come in and do a demonstration for making pizza, incorporate the families and what they do into the classroom. We like to do that. Like I said, our door is always open whenever the families want to come in and join us in what we do throughout the day. They're always welcome.
And we do a lot of things with parent connections in our classroom and within the center itself. We really embrace that as a philosophy of ours. And so not only just the inviting of the families to come into the classrooms, but our newsletters, we've changed and tweaked them so that we're really being sensitive to what's out there and how we can build those relationships. And the home visits, and we do all kinds of paperwork, things that parents can fill out for us. We encourage the children to bring in little photo album books with pictures of their families, and they love them. When we first started them, I found the children not really looking at them and being involved with them, but I've placed them in a different location. They're right by the front door, the entry door. They're in our quiet corner, and I can see them going through them all the time and talking with their peers and sharing them with me about, oh, Miss Colleen, here's a picture of my grandma, and then they'll pull out my book, because I have my own album in there too, and it'll be like, oh, Miss Colleen, there's a picture of your mommy and your daddy, which unfortunately both have passed, and a picture of my kitty cat that has also recently passed, and so we share that with each other, and I really become part of their family, and they become part of my family. So it's ongoing. It's every day there's something new coming up that we need to explore and discover with them.